Hello, Riftbound players. We are back with the stream round 2 coming up soon for the Vendetta
Yeah, I
Nexus
just
Night
made
at Taps.
a couple of the vendetta cards kind of piqued my interest in making it better. Yeah, I don't want to say made it better. It just there's like a fun combo you can do with it. So
We got Boomdunny against Xelo. Boomdunny with that Teemo hat. Xelo in the hoodie. Rek'Sai being revealed for Xelo.
my brother was telling me, yep. It's funny actually. My brother and you have kind of the similar interests. He was saying as soon as he saw the Swain, he was like, "This is gonna go great in my Diana deck," and I was like, "Nice."
Was it your brother? Was it playing Teemo, or was that you or someone during the 10K? I think.
And Diana
I was
out
at the
on
10K. I
the
didn't play
left
Teemo,
side.
though. I did play
Boomdunny
Teemo
with the
personally,
Diana.
so go off me.
All right, the match is starting soon. We have the Candlelit Sanctum against the Treasure Hoard. Boomdunny with the purple-blue. A lot of ability to control the combats.
We have a caster in the back room who's commentating over top of you, but the mic is still on, so please keep it family friendly.
All right.
But other than that, keep it easy. It would be appreciated if you could track the scores along here, just so he can see on the camera. That works perfectly well too.
I'll use the little guy.
Whatever works for you.
Is there going to be a VOD for this afterwards?
That's the plan.
Awesome.
So it'll be on Twitch for at least a couple weeks, but I'm
See all my misses.
No, it's good. We don't judge anything here.
We
We
get
just
to
want people to enjoy it.
We'll look back and see. We'll judge our own selves. Awesome. Thank you.
Haha, we'll
I'm always
have the VOD review.
Okay, I'm under pressure.
I know, right?
Ben from Taps just explaining that they are on the stream. As we get into it here, turn 1 over to Boomdunny. Oh, sorry, this is the Mulligan. They're playing the Swain list, likely going to try to go for those extra points with that combo. And the match starts, turn 1 play, sticking it with the Tide Turner, just a 2-2, or a 2 energy, 2 might unit. And Xelo on this turn 1 with the 3 runes up. Tapping for the Pouty Poro. The deflect, great against the Diana, who does want to target your enemy units with the minus might spells. Right, yeah, this matchup is pretty interesting. The Rek'Sai wanting to get a lot of Conquerors, activate that Legend ability, pay for those costs from the deck, a very strong value engine, versus the Diana, who's kind of got a lot of tricky lines of play. You have the ability to move a lot of stuff with stuff like Ride the Wind. You generally are running the Hui in this deck with that Poro bot, that new gear unit. Activates 2 of the triggers. Boomdunny moves in on the Candlelit Sanctum, activating the prediction,
Yep. You put him back in anywhere.
and is going to score.
Okay.
Good. Oh, awaken.
And they play the Diana from the champion unit slot. Xelo has a couple cards in hand. They have the Facebreaker, the counter, I believe that is the Rifarian Captain that lets you recycle 1 yellow to summon 2 more recruits. Got a lot of lines of play in here in these early turns as both players try to set up their foundation for the win. Again, it's Taps Games in Edmonton, Alberta, located on Calgary Trail, playing their first Nexus Night event for the Vendetta Riftbound set. The summer anniversary sale going on at Taps this long weekend, so for the next day and a half, you can get 10% off in-store credit for everything you get at Taps. And back to the game, the Pouty Poro swings in on the Treasure Hoard. They tap 1 energy to get 1 gold. Can pay for a lot of those power costs starting on the next turn. Are they going to activate their Rek'Sai ability? They choose not to. They're going to tap 4 of the remaining runes and recycle for the Rek'Sai from the base. Or sorry, from the champion unit, and they're going to send it in on the Candlelit Sanctum where the Tide Turner is defending. Rek'Sai gets +1.
While I'm an attacker.
Assaulting in, the Diana activates the champion ability to to add 1 mana, and they stupefy for free. They use that just for the card draw. Now they're going to use the Rek'Sai ability. Or sorry, the Candlelit Sanctum to look at the top 2.
I'll recycle 1. Or bottom 1, sorry.
Recycling 1 card off the effect of Candlelit Sanctum. Xelo is going to move to 2 points. Now passing turn over. Xelo was completely tapped out of mana. Just the Rek'Sai and the Pouty Poro out, but Boomdunny does not have any units in the base. Has a couple spells, has the Swain for that combo piece, and the Ride the Wind. Again, for our viewers who are not super familiar with the Vendetta set, the new Diana list is using the, oh, we have an interaction here, jumping in. Sorry, yes, the Diana swinging in, that was in the base, activating the ability to pay 1 to predict, and adds the spell to the hand.
And that was K1, sorry.
Yep.
We're going to tap. Activating the Moonfall, dragging over the Pouty Poro, and bring it to -might. Is the deflect cost to bring it over?
So each guy's -2, so that'd be a 1 and a
1 to
0.
1.
That's the 3.
Oh, okay, it goes below 1, yeah. I'll die.
A nice 2-for-1 trade off the Diana and the Moonfall. Great value. Boomdunny going to conquer, activate the Candlelit Sanctum trigger, looking to predict 2 cards. A lot of ability for Boomdunny to control their draws with so much predict from the Diana champion unit and the Candlelit Sanctum. They can really command their draws, get the pieces they need for the combo. They still have 3 runes up. Temporal Breach in hand. I believe that is the card that lets you bring back the units from the graveyard. And he's going to pass with 3 up. It's Xelo's turn. Awakening. And channeling 2 more runes. Has the gold available to pay some of those power costs. Voidseeker off the top has enough damage to kill the Diana if they choose to go for it. But Boomdunny does have a lot of things in hand. They have the Hui. They're going to be able to set up the combo in the new patch. The new playset of cards with the Poro bot. They tap 3 and recycle the gold to Voidseeker.
I'll deal 4 to Diana.
Ooh, a 1 mana reaction to gust the Diana back to hand, saving it from death. Good play. A bit minus tempo, but saves the Diana for the value.
I'll tap 3. I bottom yellow. I'm going to play Vanguard Captain.
Vanguard Captain is played.
You play me 2 recruits.
Recruits coming out with the ability. And past completely tapped out Xelo. Gonna go over to Boomdunny, who does also not have any units in the base, but they do have a Ride the Wind in hand. They have the Hui. And again, I was trying to explain the combo, but there's a bit too much action going on. But the new Poro bot, it's a geared unit, so it triggers multiple points for the Hui when you draw it off the top, as well as the Swain if you play it. So Swain coming out. I believe that is 6, recycle 1. Ready the units as it passes back over to Xelo. Boomdunny has no units. Does Xelo have any way to kill off the Swain before Boomdunny gets the combo going? We'll have to see. Hatched Poro bot also triggers the Swain ability because the ability of the Swain, when I conquer, if you played a non-unit token. Oh, swings in.
Yeah, you got it.
Point for Xelo. Activates the Candlelit Sanctum once again.
I'm going to bottom 1. I'll tap Rek'Sai to reveal 2.
Taps the Rek'Sai to reveal the 2. Gets the Undertitan for 2 energy off the top. You're gonna play either of these characters.
I won't play either.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 2 for Undertitan.
So just grabbing some markers to get the energy.
So I'm still conquered. So I activated Candlewick to reveal 2, and then I activated my Rek'Sai. So when I conquer, you may reveal 2 cards from the top. And then because I revealed it under Titan, I can add 2 floating power. But I won't play either of these, so I'll just recycle both.
Cycling both means that Xelo doesn't want the Undertitan, but does take the free energy off of the trigger from the Rek'Sai looking at the top.
I will conquer for 3.
2 answers in hand. The recruit sends it to the
I'll pay
treasure
1
hoard.
to create another gold.
Going to spend another energy, gonna get another gold, and goes up to 4.
I'll tap 1.
Is it 2 power floating or 2
It's
runes, you said?
It's 2 power.
Or 2 energy, or 2 mana, whatever these are called.
Yeah,
2
it's 2. I can like pay energy to. It's like energy to spend. It's not. It's not like recycle energy.
Okay. I was confused because you said power. I thought you meant.
Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you,
So-
you
so I-
spend 1 for gold. Yeah.
Yep. Spend the 1 for gold. I have 1. I'll tap 1. And I'm gonna play Honest Broker here.
Honest Broker on the seat. Or sorry, on the treasure hoard.
And then
But yep, Xelo clarifying the rules that the Undertitan is energy, not power. And now tapping 3
I'll play
to
a Faithful
create a manufacturer
I'll create a
who
recruit.
creates a recruit when summoned. 2 face breakers in the hand.
And then
I believe that is heroic charge.
And then I'll pass to you.
Passes with a couple, I believe that's 3 energy remaining. Boomdunny only has the Swain in hand, and Swain again, conquering with a non-token unit, non-token gear, and a spell this turn, you score an extra point. So a lot of complexity with the Diana deck, with being able to move, trying to play different units, the Hui getting multiple triggers, but it is important to make sure you get the right thing off the top and play it in the right sequence as they stack deck. See another stack deck, a stupid buy, and that is another Hui on the top. Boomdunny gonna add the, sorry, I believe that was the stack deck to hand and putting the other 2 back. That counts as the spell for the Sway. Now, if they play another non-token, if they play a unit and a gear, so if they just play the Porobot, they could activate the Swain Conquer effect. They do. They play the Porobot to get the Conquer effect activated. So the Swain just needs to swing in and manage to conquer a battlefield, and Boomdunny will go up to 4. They activate the stack deck to look at the top 3 cards once again. If that's a Tide Turner, a Ride the Wind. And unfortunately, I'm not able to see what that last one is, but I'm going to add the Ride the Wind to their hand. The combo is set up. Swain is readied. Boomdunny could get 4 points in a single turn here if they go for it. Boomdunny swings it in on the Candlelit Sanctum just against the recruit.
Focus, yeah.
What is going to happen here? The Facebreaker in hand for Xelo. They have the mana to do it once. 2 energy used to play the Facebreaker, stunning the Swain, meaning it does no combat damage this turn.
Unit, and stun a friendly unit and an enemy unit at the same battlefield. They don't do combat damage this turn.
I'll stun your Swain and my recruit.
And then I will play.
In reaction, Boomdunny popping the Ride the Wind to recycle 1. They're completely tapped out to swing in the Porobot.
Okay, I will concede there.
So, since both of them conquered, that is 2 conquered points from the effect of Swain.
Stack deck plus a Porobot. And so
Yeah.
that's an extra point.
Yep.
And then I'll do
Great
the
play of the Ride the Wind, and now they're using the Candlelit Sanctum.
Candlelight Sanctum.
That was a lot of resources invested, though, by Boomdunny. Now the Swain and the Porobot are out
You
there.
only played the 1
What do you mean?
for the Ride the Wind, because you could have tapped the Diana when you play, because we were in Showdown, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you can untap 1. That's fine. You tap your Diana and untap 1, because that adds 1, right?
Are you
Yeah, that's fine.
It could be a. Okay.
No, because like you because like we were in showdown when that happened, and you could have tapped. You forgot to tap. That's all.
Thank you.
All right, Xelo, great sportsmanship. Just reminding Boomdunny about that reaction speed energy. So yes, correct. It is a one mana discount essentially to any of the spells you play during a showdown. So Boomdunny will have one up that does, that is a Stupefy or a stack deck on the opponent's turn. The Candlelit Sanctum's going to just put back 2, so no changes from Boomdunny there.
All right.
And
I'll
one
go
rune
5 to
up.
hold.
Hold to 5,
I'll wait
Xelo.
for channel 2.
On odd point tempo now. And that was the combo. That is the new combo enabled by Swain in the Vendetta set. Ready up the units. Xelo has quite a powerful setup in the base, but I'm not sure if this is in the hand, if the heroic charge is going to be enough to break over.
I will swing 6. I will tap
6.
3.
Tap 3 for the heroic charge to stun the Swain.
I'm gonna play heroic charge. I'll give +1 to my faithful manufacturer, and I'll stun your Swain.
That means that's 6 might, not doing any damage this turn. Boomdunny.
Right now, I can't play anything.
Okay.
So you can keep going.
So this will resolve. I'll go 1 here.
So in total, I believe that is 7 against 2. And Boomdunny Swing will not deal combat damage this turn.
You're at 8. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 8.
2 wins.
So 8, 6, 7.
Or you could just end up bringing your guys back.
I'll tap 3 more.
Xelo taps another 3.
I'll play another one.
Second
I'll just
heroic
stun
charge.
Your pocket portal. I'll give my faithful manufacturer another one, so he's at 4.
So you'll kill both.
Yep.
And that is a clean conquer from Xelo.
And I'll take the conquer point. I'll activate Candlelight.
Yep.
I'll reveal. I'll look at 2. I'm gonna bin 1.
Yep. You're at 6 now?
Yeah, I took the point already, and the whole point as well. And then I'll
Activates.
activate the Rek'Sai. I'll reveal
Conquer.
2. Oh damn, that's not a reveal I want to see. I'll play one of them.
Xelo revealing 2 of the new set cards. The 3 might unit that lets you ready another unit when it attacks. But they are going to spend the mana to play it at the base.
And then I will pass.
Pass over. Boomdunny.
Okay, GG. I don't have
Oh, concedes over because the last 2 points they cannot break over both to hold. And Xelo's going to hold to 8 for the win. So that is round
I don't know.
1 of the match.
I don't have the Rek'Sai signature spells, and it just doesn't. It doesn't even seem like it would help me too much. Like I'm just getting purely on RNG here.
It worked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, something worked in here.
The perks of being slightly different.
I just can't read them.
And round 2 starting soon. Xelo and Boomdunny are going to side deck. We'll see if Boomdunny can find some more answers to Xelo's stuns. Seemed like the Facebreaker, the heroic charges, both of those were very effective at stuffing Boomdunny's plays. Even though they did get that extra point score with the Swain, they could not keep it alive long enough for it to get more value than just the one conquer. Looking at the side, it looks like they're gonna put some stuff in. I can't exactly see, but switcheroo being tabled, being put away now. Now with the new Vendetta updates, you are allowed to actually have 10 cards in your sideboard as opposed to the 8 originally in the first 3 sets, which means there's more flexibility between your rounds to adapt to your opponent. Especially with the new Vendetta set, there are new cards known as decrees that are targeting a specific a specific color, and they are very powerful at countering that one set of colors. Boomdunny having the access to the purple and blue ones actually does counter directly the red and yellows. I'm not sure if they cited any of those in, but it looks like they continue to check. The new decrees, like I was mentioning before, Decree of Insight, which is the blue decree. On reaction, you can ignore, deflect. Oh, sorry, this is an enemy body unit, so it's just the purple. The Decree of Discord, allowing Boomdunny to target yellow units, the order units, with total might 5 or less, and send them back to hand. So maybe that could be something they could look at to send some Xelo's recruits back. All right, got an update from Ben at Taps Games, and reminder for anyone looking to maybe get into the next nights at Taps. Next week we're capped at 40 players, so sign up early while you still can for the Riftbound Nexus Night. But in addition, if you want to purchase anything from Taps, now is the time to do it. It is the summer sale, 10% off everything in the store, and getting 10% store credit back just until the long weekend ends. So get your summer vacation going with some product from Taps Games. And with that, going to transition over. It looks like the most played legends right now for this Nexus Night of the night. It's going to be Mel at 5 players, Jace at 5 players, Zed at 4, and Draven at 6, making a return from Spirit Forged. All right, we're going to get started into Game 2 between Xelo and Boomdunny. I gotta pull up, I gotta zoom in a little bit for these battlefields. It's a bit hard to see. I believe one of them is Forgotten Monument. Cannot score here until your third turn.
Recognize she's different. I just go like full on like a walkie deck, all colors.
And I believe the other one, if I'm seeing this correctly, is Abandoned Hall.
Yeah. Okay.
And Boomdunny's gonna go first.
Cut the runes? No, I'm good.
Round 2. Or sorry, Game 2 of Round 2, starting soon. Boomdunny being one of only 2 Diana players today, and Xelo only one of 2 Rek'Sai players today. Neither are the Vendetta Legends, but making a return from Spirit Forged, and respectively.
I kept. Awesome. Good luck.
Okay, Xelo keeping the full hand, not choosing to mully. Boomdunny with the combo already in hand. Taps 2 to play the Ravenbloom student. Excuse me, sorry. Just have to get a little closer look there. Xelo on 3. Adiporo, yep, so both players having a turn 1 play is so important for keeping tempo. Especially Ravenbloom student can trade favorably against the Poro, but Boomdunny has to be aware of the spells they are casting.
That's good.
They're going to conquer on the...
Diana. It's a showdown. It's a non-combat showdown.
When players... yeah, never mind. I was thinking of something else.
Going to conquer for the first point there.
But I'm pretty sure you can still tap the Diana because it's a non-combat showdown, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking that
If you wanted
to. A different battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. The other battlefield. Yeah.
I will play...
Okay, just playing 1 and passing. No mana spent this turn by Boomdunny. Oh, drawing 1 at 5 runes. Turn 2. Let's see what they can do against the Ravenbloom sitting on the battlefield.
I'll recycle a yellow. Or red, sorry. I'll shoot her for 4.
Oh, Voidseeker at the Ravenbloom student doing 4 to just the 2 might. Can Boomdunny get the might high enough to make it survive?
when a player plays a spell, they may give her +1 this turn.
Oh, okay.
So I can react with a -1. Can I have to choose a unit, right?
Yeah. You choose my unit though, but
then it's deflect.
yeah.
So this guy just might die.
Yep, so Boomdunny trying to decide how they should save their Raven Bloom if they want to, because if they choose to stupefy the Poro, they will have to pay the deflect cost. They're going to play
I'll
the
bring it back to my hand.
counter spell that sends it back to the hand and allows you to predict.
Okay.
It goes back on top, not in my hand. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Abandon. Sorry, need to study up on my names here, but the Abandon played to keep the Void Seeker, sending it back to hand. So essentially, Xelo spent 3 mana and 1 power to get countered, and now they don't have enough energy to replay it against the Raven Bloom, which did move to 3 might.
I can give her another
Yeah,
+1?
she's 4. Yeah. Yep. I'll pass.
Xelo not choosing to move in with the Poro, a bit scared of possibly a Ride the Wind.
To conquer last turn and then
One.
run for the hold?
Yep.
They will get a second point for holding. And they're going to tap to play the Hui. Hui, again, part of this combo Diana deck.
Stack deck?
When I move, draw 1, discard 1, then do the following based on discarded card's type. Spell is draw 1, Gear is ready up to 2, and Unit is +3. So if you get the patched Porobot, you get +3 might and 2 runes. It's a crazy addition to the Diana deck, which is already trying to play very creatively with how the Hui moves. Xelo, still not having a ton of things in hand.
I'll go here.
Going to send it to the Abandoned Hall for 1 point.
I'll trigger the Rek'Sai.
Activating the Rek'Sai ability.
Fill the top 2. I'll add 2 for the Undertitan, 2 floating.
Ooh, reveals the Undertitan off the top for 2 energy. Are they going to choose to play anything from the top, though? Below, again, still not a lot of things in base. Maybe wants to play the Vanguard Captain for some recruits, have some more units that can kind of swing in with less worry of kind of losing value
Won't
in a
play
unit.
either.
Okay, chooses not to play either unit, sends it to the bottom for the recycle. That is the Rek'Sai unit, champion
I'll use the
legend exhausted. Now tapping the 2 for another Pouty Poro off of the Under Titan trigger.
And then I'll tap 2 more. And I'll play Soaring Scout here.
Okay, sends the bird to the battlefield that he's already on. Means that if it dies on Boomdunny's turns, you'll have essentially an extra rune to play. An extra rune for the next couple turns. So good to try to get that death knell off faster. Xelo now passing with 4 up, has again the 2 Void Seekers in hand. Boomdunny knows that there's one there. Now Boomdunny with point advantage still to Xelo's 1, and they have 2 significant units in the base. The Raven Boom student can get pretty big on Boomdunny's turn with the spams of spells and the Abandoned Hall. And the Hui again, when they move, if they trigger the Porobot, that would be pretty nasty, getting to essentially gain ready back 2 runes and getting +3 might. But we'll have to see what it is off the top, because Boomdunny has a lot of prediction abilities in the Diana. But the Hui, I'm not sure if they know the next card, so they're going to send it in on the move trigger.
Let's just say players.
It's your 3rd turn, so you do so there now.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll do the thing.
The way thing, yep.
Hui thing.
And then I'll discard.
They're going to discard the Stupefy to draw 1. They discarded a spell, so they get to draw another card.
You'll go up a point.
Oh, yeah.
And they move to 3 point. Swain in the base, so tap 6, recycle 1, and they're going to pass over with just the 1 energy up.
2.
Xelo holds 2 points.
Awaken. Channel 2 here.
Readies up the units.
I'm doing this one so backwards. I need to figure that out again.
Again, Boomdunny only has one mana up. One rune for the energy, but can activate their legend ability during a showdown to add an extra energy.
Recycle a red.
All right, it's the Void Seeker that Xelo played before.
I'm gonna Void Seeker the Hui.
Both of them?
It's one. It's one unit at a battlefield.
Deals 4 damage,
4
and
damage.
Xelo gets to draw a card.
Good. I will draw.
So now the Hui down with 4 damage means there's only 1 damage needed for Xelo to take it out.
I'll then swing.
Sends in the Pouty Poro. 2.
Step 3.
Okay. Play the Heroic Charge.
I'm gonna play Heroic Charge.
Stun
So
him?
+1, and I'm stunning the Hui.
Heroic Charge to make sure that the Hui doesn't trade back with the damage. Or with the might to kill the Poro. Boomdunny, again, 2 energy available to place spells.
Yeah, okay.
Goes through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes through.
You'll die.
Xelo's going to get that point for conquering. And Hui is taken out.
I don't think I readied my Rek'Sai because I didn't conquer turn, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. I will activate the Rek'Sai to reveal 2.
Reveals 2 off the top.
I can't play either. I'll play the Poro for 2.
Taps 2 to play the Poro.
To base, I'll recycle the Reveler. And then I'll pass. Actually, I'll move the Poro home and then I'll pass.
All 3 Pouty Poros out. It's a Poro party for Xelo as they're both tied up on points. Xelo now passing the turn over to Boomdunny, who does have the Swain and the Raven Bloom student at the base. Very powerful units,
That's
again.
fine, go ahead. I wasn't paying attention that time.
Draw 4 turn.
I didn't take my point for the conquer on this.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, we're both missing stuff.
Holy man.
Yeah, sorry. Yep, that was completely correct. Xelo not upping that point counter, but it is now updated. Let's see what Boomdunny can do. They do have a couple spells in hand if they I believe that is the Patch Poro bot from what I can tell from the picture. So the Swain ability to conquer and get +2 points is very, very likely to happen as Xelo has no mana up to respond. Raven Bloom student goes in, concedes the point over. That is another point for Boomdunny. Now tied 4-4. Oh, Diana from the champion zone. That is a unit. Triggers the ability of the Swain. And also they played another Raven Bloom student at the base. And they're going to pass over. So not choosing to use the Swain and swing in.
Awaken.
Xelo's going to hold to 5.
Channel 2. And then draw for turn. I'll go to 5 for the hold.
Xelo, I believe that is the Twilight Reveler, being able to ready another unit when it attacks, so not relevant this turn.
I'll bring him back.
Brings back the Pouty Poro. Again, it's a Poro party in the base of Xelo. Some spells, there's a Call of the Week that could be used from Xelo, but it'd likely just kill off one of Boomdunny's backline targets.
I'm going to tap 3. I'll recycle a red. I'll attempt to shoot the Raven Bloom for 4. Good.
Kills off the Raven Bloom with that Void Seeker.
I'll swing in. Good. I'll go
Swings in
with
to get a 6.
I'll trigger the Rek'Sai.
Xelo reveals off the top. And play either one of these. They're deciding if they want the card draw or another unit.
I will play the Shadow's Call for 2. I'm going to target the Pouty Poro, so I'll give him temporary.
Yep. That is going to allow Xelo to draw 2 more cards after recycling the unit.
Shadow's Call.
Boom and boom. That is the bird and the faithful manufacturer. I'm not sure if that's what Xelo wants to see. Again, Boomdunny
Yeah, he's
has some
temporary.
pretty powerful stuff in the back line. Yep.
That's a cool one, yeah. That's
Temporary token on to the Poro. If Xelo managed to close out this game, they would be 2-0.
I'll play a Soaring Scout here.
Let's see what Xelo can do. They can hide a couple of face breakers if they want to try to defend on the abandoned hull. Boomdunny does have a lot of spells available, though.
I'll tap 3. I'll play a Faithful Manufacturer to base. I'll play a Recruit.
Xelo just trying to build up their back line of units.
Recycle a yellow.
And they're going to hide a face breaker onto the abandoned hull. Now Xelo completely tapped out, just has the face breaker for interaction, built up a lot of that base. That is 2, 4, I believe 7 might at base across 4 units. Boomdunny, though, still has the combo, playing the stack deck to look for some draw. Moonfall, Swain, and Starcross. Pretty decent 3 cards, adds the Moonfall to base. Anna's of Moonfall could drag over a unit and kill it. Still quite a bit of mana available for Boomdunny. I believe that's 2, 4, 6. I believe that's 8 or 9 mana still available. Have a lot of lines of play they can do. I can't see the rest of their hand, but if they have the Ride the Wind, it is possible that they could go to 8 points right now with the Swain if they manage to get the combo off. They do have to be wary of Xelo's hidden face breaker. Liberating, again, Diana's one of those decks that has so many lines of play. You have to be quite experienced with this deck to understand where your win cons are. There's a lot of moving, there's a lot of discarding, a lot of predicting. It takes a lot of mental energy, essentially, to kind of figure out what the best line of play is. You're going to play Starcrossed from hand, have 3, and recycle the...
The Soaring Scout?
You're going to send the Scout back to base. Interesting. Line of play. That's only 1 might minus.
Sad. Okay.
Sends it
you
back.
chose Diana? Okay.
And Diana gets bounced back to hand. That is +1 for the Raven Blue. See how it goes. Orobot activated for the Swain.
When you play me, if you
So because I
control
played a
3 more.
spell, a gear, and a unit this turn, Swain now gets 1 extra point when he conquers.
Okay. Oh yes, yes.
And he's +1.
Swain and the Raven Bloom swinging in.
I will. You pass me focus. Yes. Okay. I will react.
Xelo reacts to
Play
stun.
Facebreaker.
Which is stun +1.
Yeah. No. That's just to stun a friendly unit and enemy unit.
Sure.
Which I don't think will benefit me because I think I'm just coming off, right? If I stun you, Swain, I stun me, I'm at 3, I can't kill you. Yeah, I'll just, I concede.
Brown?
Sorry? No, the little guy there, the battlefield.
Boomdunny, just to clarify.
I stunned the Swain, but it didn't matter.
Doesn't
It
matter?
doesn't do
Yes.
combat damage, but she still had enough.
Yeah, the Raven Bloom does have enough to kill it. Boomdunny's going to go up to 6.
Yep. You did 2 points there, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, 4 to 6.
Now, with Ride the Wind, that's the coup de grace. Sends the Swain over to Conqueror, even though it's at 0. Ride the Wind combo.
From 4 to 8. That's a nice one. That's deadly.
I was so worried about that stun because if you put a unit there, then Swain wouldn't be able to get the
Yeah,
2
that's
points.
so true. So coming off that battlefield hurt me.
Yeah.
Because if I would have just stunned your Swain jumping in there, he would have just bounced off.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Exactly, yep.
I did have extra rooms to minus your units, but I don't think I had anything to remove the guy. So I don't know. You have to watch the bot.
Yeah.
That's right. Boomdunny and Xelo can watch the VOD now that we got a
Anything
commentator.
are cheating, we're not cheating.
As a caster, I can confirm you two are good, even if you can't hear me.
Brand new decks,
I
like
know.
I'm already like nervous, like what I'm doing with this deck,
Yeah.
and they're like, let's add a VOD into or stream into that.
Very curious what shows I missed, or if any, because the first game I missed almost every single one of them.
Oh, and the next couple, we got the Mirai Spire.
That's actually nice.
Oh, sorry, that's... yeah, we got Targons in the top,
Yeah, I would benefit off that.
allowing you to ready 2 runes.
Maybe that's my first. I'm supposed to play that first, because then it doesn't matter.
The third one, yeah. Yep. That's why this one here, if you hold there, your unit will cost 1 more to play. I don't really hold, so
it's good.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Vaults
different.
of Helia.
So
That is
both
a
of the
pretty
things-
interesting tech.
Yeah.
Very interesting plays, but yeah, Boomdunny with that 4-point blowout in that last turn. That is the potential of the Swain Ride the Wind combo in Diana.
I like the Targons.
Yeah.
Try to get a tap out and then try to get something out there. All right. Good luck for last year. See what we got.
And it's the last game, game 3, between Boomdunny and Xelo, both at 1-1 in their match score.
I'm only 2.
Xelo choosing to put back 2. In hand, not a lot of units. That's kind of dangerous. I believe that's a Blood Rush, 2 Heroic Charges, and a Void Seeker. Xelo really needs a unit that they can play. Boomdunny, the Fizz, Moonfall, Eclipse, and I believe that was a Wages. Oh, also no turn 1 play. Both players really need to dig for a turn 1, and it would be deadly in terms of tempo. Oh, off the top, Xelo has no place. Has to pass that turn 1. Boomdunny. Maybe they can get it off the top. Panel 3. Oh, stack deck. Oh, no, actually, yeah, right. They have the Diana champion unit, excuse me, at 3 mana, so they don't have to worry. They do get that turn 1 play. Xelo now has to kind of respond. Does have that unit in hand. Now red. Excuse me for not exactly having the exact name, but now they can play something.
I'll pass.
Oh, no plays still from Xelo.
You're scaring me.
It's not a good. I'm not
Unfortunate.
I'm not passing with intent.
That's what they all say, and then you blow me up.
Unfortunate start for Xelo, turn 1 and turn 2 on a pretty aggressive deck, not getting either 2 drops or 3 drops.
I'll tap 3. I'll recycle a red. 4.
Sending it in. Boomdunny with the Diana. Has all runes up. And going to try to Void Seeker to kill off the Diana. Deny that first point. It's going to go down. Oh, maybe not.
Can I do the thing? The showdown start thing? I forgot to do it.
Yeah, that goes before. Go ahead. I pay 1.
A1 to get the predict off. And sees a spell, so they are going to add it back to their hand.
I'll draw for the Void Seeker.
Draw off the Void Seeker. So no points just yet. Way in the base. all 5 runes tapped, recycle 1. Xelo finally has a unit they can play. Tapping 3. Play the Rek'Sai from the champion zone. Not choosing to accelerate, doesn't want to go down to the Hui. Both players still at 0 points, but I think Boomdunny advantageous with more mana, more spells, more ability to cycle. Draw 1 and discards 1. Chooses to discard Ace. I believe it's going to be a spell. Discards the Temporal Breach to get a draw. Essentially, the Hui is a +1 on move. Go to their first point after, I believe that's 4 turns. Morbid return to add some stuff back from the trash. Brings back the Diana. Boomdunny rethinking some of their choices, but see what they can do. They have the Ride the Winds in hand for another move trigger if they want it. Good move and ready it to the other battlefield and then send it back. They're going to tap 3 though to play the Diana from the hand. Tap and ready to, thanks to the Targons.
I'll awaken.
All right, still 0-1. Pretty slow start to both these players' games. Xelo drawing another Void Seeker. Real question is, can they do enough? Get over that Hui and still have gas in the tank for more.
I'll tap 2.
Tap 2. See what Xelo can make happen with their runes.
Sorry. What's assault 4 to your guy?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll give him +4.
And then he has +1 assault.
+1 regularly? Yeah, if I'm attacking.
So
Rocket now. So I'll go.
Swings in with a big assault number.
5.
Might to 5 might
We'll pass focus.
of the Hui. Again, Boomdunny has the Ride the Wind. And the Eclipse as well. So that would be a -4. Does Xelo have enough to actually do anything though? In response, they do. They have a Heroic Charge.
Ride the Wind. Way to go here.
Yep, Ride the Wind plus tapping the Diana for the 1 energy. Sending it over and readying it. Off of Hui's. I'm not exactly sure what they drew, but they are going to be able to score a point on their opponent's turn. Great play from Boomdunny. Xelo has nothing else in the base and doesn't, I believe, have any accelerate units. So they can't take out the Hui, which means it will very likely hold for another point next turn.
Did you discard 1?
I'm planning to discard right
I
now.
see.
What does Boomdunny want? If they discard a spell, they can go more cycle. If they discard a gear, they can ready 2 runes, and if they discard a unit, it's +3 might.
Discard Gust.
Discarding a Gust to draw another card. That's another +1 in card advantage for Boomdunny. But it does mean Xelo is going to be able to conquer this, unless another Ride the Wind in hand. Boomdunny could actually, on this showdown, still occurring on the Targon's peak, go for it again. No, they're going to pass, and Xelo gets their first point of the game.
The Rek'Sai, when I conquer, reveal 2.
If Xelo plays the Poro from the top after the trigger of the Rek'Sai, they can choose the accelerator for 1 extra power and 1 energy to try to attempt to kill the Hui. In their hand, they have a Void Seeker. They have a Heroic Charge. Boomdunny, though, I believe they have another copy of Ride the Wind in the hand, if I'm not mistaken. I can tell that is Ride the Wind in between the Eclipse. Yes.
I won't play either.
Xelo choosing to ditch 2, recycling both. lot of heroic charges and base breakers, and the Vanguard captain still. So contemplating the plays. Oh, passes with a lot up. They're going to be able to. They get the assault gone. I believe that they're supposed to be able to re-up 2 runes for Targons. But Hui's gonna Hui for Boomdunny is gonna hold up for an extra point. Yeah, but I believe, yeah, Xelo probably missed the trigger for Targon. Hopefully that does not come back to bite them on this turn. But with how much card advantage Boomdunny has, it's likely it's going to hurt. There is so much that the Hui can do. They have Ride the Wind, they have the move triggers, they have the Moonfall to drag over the Rek'Sai, and Xelo doesn't have a lot in the back line, in the base, to actually respond on the next turn due to that pretty difficult start. See what we can do here. Boomdunny, just so many options. Again, the Diana has a lot of options, a lot of play patterns, but you have to know what to do with it. They're going to send in their own Diana, tap 1 for the energy, pay the predict cost, and they see the Abandon, which wouldn't be very useful here unless they think they can counter a spell from Xelo. They're going to add it to their hand. Xelo does have a face breaker. They're going to play Eclipse for the -4. -1 on the Rek'Sai.
I'll tap 3. I will attempt to give him +1 in stunning your Diana.
Heroic charge. Sends the Rek'Sai to, I believe that is just 0 might. And then the Diana's going to be stunned, so it won't have enough damage to kill the 0 might unit.
Oh, can I do the predict here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would resolve before I play this. That's my bad.
I just forgot to do the thing. So right now, okay, that resolves.
Okay.
Heroic charge resolves, stunning the Diana. Taps 3 for the Moonfall.
And a cycle to bring him.
Sends the Rek'Sai over to be the surprise attacker. And it gets another -2, sending it to -2 total. So that was Moonfall plus
I'll move over.
the Moonfall.
So you win the combat there.
Diana wins the combat, bringing Boomdunny to 4.
I'm the attacker.
Yeah, so you got +1, so we'll put you at -4.
I'm going to tap 2.
Plays the last
I'm gonna play
runes.
Facebreaker. I'm gonna stun
Facebreaker to stun both units. This would send Xelo's unit back.
I stun a friendly unit and enemy unit.
So as the attacker, you just go back to base and don't die?
I would assume so. Yeah, because I'm the it's like charming myself in almost, right? So yeah, I'll just go back to base.
Okay, I'll just play this. And then okay.
Sends back to base, but that still is a successful conquer.
So you won the battle here, and you were already holding here.
Okay.
That means next turn, Xelo still has units up, thankfully. Stacked deck from Boomdunny. Boomdunny, excuse me, adds another card to their hand.
Man, he was like -80.
I know, I was hoping he would die, but he's
No.
resilient.
No, sir.
Some banter about how much Xelo's Rek'Sai had their might changed. Yeah, it went from assault to -4 to +1 to -3. And hides a card there.
Okay. I will awaken.
Get a good look at what that card was hidden, but Xelo in some danger here. Hopefully they have some units. All right, tap 3.
Recycling a red.
That is going to be a Void Seeker thrown out.
A Void Seeker, the Diana for 4.
Hidden card is the Tide Turner. They're going to swap.
Way there. She dies. His move trigger.
I'll draw.
Discard this guy, giving him +3 might and ready 2 wins.
Ooh, discards a Patch Borobot, so now mana back up for Boomdunny to play spells and +3, making the Hui a 8 might unit. Pretty nasty there.
3 might.
He counts for both, eh?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
That's
What
so
the
good
fuck?
in this deck.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. That's the only time that I've actually been taken
You
aback
didn't even
here.
fill the. You didn't even finish the word.
Very big reaction from Xelo, which is warranted. I mean, the Patch Borobot is huge.
That honestly,
It's scary.
Yeah, extremely scary for Xelo. That is an 8 might unit with 2 up.
Plus, I just got 2 words.
The runes could be a lot. That could be a Moonfall. That could be a Stupefy. Be a Ride the Wind.
I can't kill him. I'll swing 4 to your 2.
Some danger. Ride the Wind. That's the card we were talking about. Ride the Wind for the Hui. Sending it over, getting another trigger.
And then I will discard. Did I draw? Oh shit.
I don't think you did.
Another stream misplay, but don't worry about that. Boomdunny, though, getting a card draw and choosing to discard. Well, we'll censor that in post, but for our viewers, getting some live commentary, Boomdunny is going to try to make the Quay essentially become this big defender against the Rek'Sai, who's only attacking at 4.
Yep, that's fine.
Just ditch to the trash and an extra draw.
I'll tap 2. No, I'll tap.
Xelo, tapping. 3 for the heroic charge to stun.
I'm gonna stun your way and give my Rek'Sai +1. I'll kill him and then I'll just bounce back.
Yep, it fit. Since Xelo was still the attacker, he does get sent back to base exhausted. Not sure what Xelo can really play here. That would mean Boomdunny is going to hold on the Spire.
I'll tap 3. I'll play Vanguard Captain.
Vanguard
I'll get the
Captain.
Legion effect.
Tapping out again.
So play 2 recruits. And then I'll pass.
Okay.
Boomdunny's going to hold to 5.
Got an answer for everything.
It looks like it.
This time, this one is just the draw is going great.
Yeah. So the stun is off, the health is off. Oh my god. So already awakened everything. I'm really tapped.
I was
on
gonna
runes.
say, I'm like, holy, I need answers here. You'll go to 5.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this guy.
Gonna tap. Not sure if Boomdunny knows that they're actually at 5 points for the last turn.
Moonfall.
Gonna tap and for the Fizz and revive the Moonfall from the grave. Gonna drag over the Rek'Sai.
Okay.
Comes the attacker again, and it's taken out because there's no interaction that Xelo can do.
So goes to the banished pile. Right?
No, recycle. I was like, banished. That's Vendetta.
That's the other card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so great play to continue knocking out the Rek'Sai. Killing the backline and keeping the control. Ravenbloom for 2, and the Hui is going to
Sorry.
Yep.
Cool.
move back.
Good thing. Okay.
That's a pass. Xelo's still only at 1 point. It's pretty far into the game, but both players are kind of struggling.
You left the battlefield.
I've been trying to kill Rek'Sai all game.
Well, the weekend hand Xelo though, only 1 units. Only 1 point still. They have a while to go before they make a comeback, but they have 2 recruits. They're going to send it in. Send it in and conquer for a 2nd point.
I will swing here. I will conquer with Rek'Sai trigger.
On this one?
No, on this one.
They'll get the 3 points from the Rek'Sai. Or sorry, from the Rek'Sai trigger. They get the Under Titan trigger, getting another 2 mana. Great pull from them. Are they going to play anything from the top of the deck, though? Again, Xelo still has 5 points to go. Boomdunny, with the ability of the Swain, with the Ride the Winds that they've used. Not sure if they can score that fast, but it is looking like the round is coming to time very soon, and Boomdunny likely going to take the lead here with the points and take the win.
3 more. I'll bring out a Rek'Sai.
Tap 5 mana, so 2 floating and the 3 in base.
I reveal, and then if it's a unit, I can play it straight to the battlefield that she's on.
The Void Queen, yeah, Xelo giving a great explanation of that for our players that haven't played for a while. Another tap 3.
I'll play a Twilight Reveler to base.
Alright, Xelo building up the back line.
And then I'll trigger the 2 Conquer.
There we go, 2 runes back up, not missed this time by Xelo. And so now they have a decent amount of resources that they can play on the next turn to stuff some of Boomdunny's interactions. The great thing about Face Breaker is that even if you stun an enemy unit, even if it tries to move around like what Boomdunny is doing with the Ride the Winds, it cannot, it can attack, but it won't have enough might. It is for the entire turn. Boomdunny, not a lot of energy up. They did burn a lot of runes, playing the Fizzes, playing the Moonfalls, playing the Ride the Winds over the past couple turns. They're only at 6, but they do still have that point advantage. They have to become the attacker now against Xelo, who we know has used the Face Breakers to kind of stuff the onslaught. And Boomdunny figured out a way to break through these, I believe it's 5 runes that Xelo is holding. I believe that's 1 more deck in the... And let's see what Boomdunny pulls off. Swinging in with the Hui, gets the move trigger.
So I'm going to draw for Hui.
Temporal Breach in hand could actually counter the ability for Xelo to stuff it with the stun. What is Boomdunny gonna choose to do? Ditches the Temporal Breach to draw a card off the Hui trigger. They get the Stupefy. 5 against 1.
Started a spell? Did you draw going in? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna tap 2.
Xelo throws out the Face Breaker to stun the Hui.
Stun both of us.
So it does no damage?
That's correct, yeah.
Please go back. He's got no damage for the rest of the turn.
I'm in the round, so it's going to go to turns now. Boomdunny is officially turn 0. Pretty intense match between Boomdunny and Xelo. Swinging in with that Ravenbloom student.
That's good.
2 against 1, takes it over. Boomdunny conquers to 6 points. Xelo really needs to stage a comeback if they want to try and conquer enough points for the last 3 turns. Is going to go in. Boomdunny at 7 on the final conquer point. If either of his battlefields holds, Xelo is going to be knocked out. Ride the Wind available. Way in the hand. Stupefy as well. There's a lot of firepower in Boomdunny's hand, and they have 6 runes up. possibly 7 with the ability of the champion Legend Diana.
Yeah, I saw. It's good time.
Sting, they're deciding if they want to stupefy on their turn for the draw, because they will get 2 runes back from the Targon's trigger. They'll pass it over. Xelo has to stage an insane comeback here to make something happen. Okay, Boomdunny's gonna choose to tap 2.
Okay, so you're turn 0. I'm turn 1.
Okay, turn 1. I believe Boomdunny missed the trigger for Targon's, unfortunately, because they did conquer with the Raven Bloom this turn.
Draw for turn.
They're going to draw for the turn. Xelo gets the Eye of the Herald. I'm not sure if that's super useful right now, but we'll find out. Xi swinging in onto the battlefield. 5 against 5. Shadow's Call.
I may play 1.
And the Bird. Soaring Scout.
2 cards in the main deck, you may play 1, then recycle the rest. If the play card is a unit, you may play it here. So you can play a spell or play a unit. What's this one do?
Soaring. This is just temporary. I'm gonna recycle the Soaring Scout. I will play the Shadow's Call, so I'll tap 2. I'll give him temporary.
Okay, gives the Vanguard Captain temporary. It's still, I believe, 5 against 5.
And then I'll tap 1. I'll tap 2.
2 for the Blood Rush to give it Assault.
4?
Yeah.
4 mana for 4 Assault.
Stupefied on the 3.
Yeah, and Xelo needs to conquer both battlefields to even have a chance at this, and Boomdunny has the almost winning position. Stupefy for 1 and a card draw. Draws, ooh, Star-Crossed off the top. That could change the game. Again, Boomdunny just needs 1 hold point, and it is over for Xelo. Ride the Wind. Tapping 2, recycling 1. For that last copy of that, sends in the Hui from base, gets the draw trigger off the move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see what they get off the top. Gets the Tide Turner in hand. They discard. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, that's the Patch Borobot, I believe. That's another 2 runes already and 3 might. Pretty nasty combo. Xelo now on the attacking, and what they can they really do.
I'm gonna play Worldbreaker to give him +2. Literally got it.
So I ride the wind, he goes up by 1, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Vault Breaker to get Assault 2 and ganking this turn.
Target the Hui, 10, and
damage against 8.
Damage to give.
You can. Oh, so you're gonna.
I don't have anything. Yep.
To me.
Yep.
And then you're gonna kill the
Desperate push from Xelo, putting in the Blood Rush, the Vault Breaker, the trigger from the Rek'Sai, the draw from the Shadow's Call, just to trade with the Hui. And since the Raven Bloom got plus might, it's just the 1 unit that Xelo's going to trade with. Xelo, can you do it?
Wait, I have Herald.
Equip
I cracked it.
the Vanguard Captain.
I'll swing with the Recruit. Forward to your lots. I'll just kill the Fizz. Oh no. I'll kill the Raven Bloom.
So you're gonna pass the focus
Yeah.
to me though, right?
That's I have
Pass the focus. I don't think Xelo has enough might to break it. That is refreshed mana from the Porobot. There's a... Oh, not sure if there's enough purple runes. Boomdunny doesn't have the purple runes to actually play the Star-Crossed.
Yep.
Kills
Yep.
and trades. But Fizz is still holding. It's just that Twilight Reveler in the base. Hello, do you have anything left?
Yellow.
Cracks another one.
Add this.
Attaches for 4.
Swing.
Sends it in.
He's actually at 4. I feel like he was also benefiting. He's still able to do that.
At 4, it's 4 to 4.
So I played 2 spells.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a herald. So is this still, do you want to do that still? I forgot to.
That's good. You're good. So we'll just trade.
Yeah.
So you keep pushing your guy in.
Xelo trading just to get Boomdunny off of the Targons.
I'll play a call.
And plays Call the Weak to eviscerate that last fizz. But 2 mana in hand, and the Abandon counters a spell that is game for Boomdunny, who counters it, and then Boomdunny's going to conquer.
You're abandoning it.
So it goes back to your hand. And
I
you
see
can
what
play
you're
again.
saying.
Oh,
I have
wait.
2 more.
Actually,
Sure.
does Xelo have enough mana to play the second one?
You're gonna beat me on turns. I have no more accelerated units.
Yeah, no
I'll
more.
just scoop.
Okay.
'Cause,
Xelo,
like, I don't-
yep, surrendering.
And I don't have enough to even just catch up. Like this was my. If I could have brought it up to 3 to 5, maybe I could push for a tie. But good game.
Boomdunny with the plays, with the reaction. Xelo just not getting a lucky draw, unfortunately, but almost made a comeback at that very last couple turns. But the power of the Hui, of the spells, of the Raven Bloom student stuffs the onslaught, and Xelo goes down. So Boomdunny is going to go up to games in this one, winning the match.
Yeah. I was trying to remember that too. I like to keep my hands like this. I'm like, so my mulligan, I drew 3 heroic stages, like the beginning game. This was my hand.
That's going to be the game, and for everyone watching the TAPS live stream for our first Vendetta Nexus Night, we're going to take a quick break as we get ready for the third and final round. The 2-3-0, some 3-0 players going to be at table 1, and we'll be back very soon with that for our final game.